Hello, this is Golden Delicious again, and we're back to the second Battle of Kharkov. Last time I sorted out this flank here, pulled in the salient a little bit, and generally spoke really quickly, and probably no one can understand me. Now we're going to sort out the north flank here. I realize I probably should give a little bit more context. I think probably most people have some idea of what's going on here. The Second Battle of Kharkov. This is like the Soviets being like, oh, hey, we were attacking all through the winter and that went well. Let's keep on attacking in the spring. And it not necessarily going so well. And as you can see, I've got all these units that are sort of gearing up for my offensive that will happen later on. So I've just got to hold on until everything is lined up and I get loads of reinforcements, as we saw in the first video. So with that in mind, again, getting out of exposed salients, this is a bit of a tricky one. So I've got two regiments here that are not only out of supply, but not even connected by like a friendly unit to the front. Now, I could try and push them through here, but the movement rate of them is so low that I think that would be quite difficult. What's in that hex? It's an urban hex, but it's also a river hex, which gives them a penalty. I'm sort of thinking about counterattacking here, just on this one cavalry division, which is probably I can probably handle with the division I've got here. So that's a possibility. Plus, I like attacking, as you will find out as we go on. I like attacking, and I think most people do. And I tend to mix up attacking and defending, whatever my strategic stance is. Is that the right thing to do? This hex, clearly these guys have got to get out of there. If I just leave them there with this unit still there, then they're super exposed. So we're going to go for it. Tend to attack on limit losses unless the defending unit is like fortified or I don't have any expectation of getting the hex. So that's all fine. That's the other thing I wanted to do is look at my air units. Oh wow, not a lot of air units, but I'm not really a huge fan of interdiction. So we're going to throw in everyone on combat support, apart from obviously my fighters. I noticed I got hit by a fair bit of Russian interdiction. Hopefully I'm going to get more fighters later on, or maybe not. Oh yeah, no, I do. Okay, and then I'll have their superiority. Okay, cool. All right, and then why are they all on minimized losses? This is messed up. I don't know how much of a difference it makes exactly, but I don't want you to be on minimized losses. Let's hammer this hex. That should do the job. I might take some of those bombers off later if I discover there's somewhere else I want to attack. But for now, that will do. Okay. And the rest of the front needs to be in a position to support. This line is sort of it's a continuous line. Most people are still in their defensive positions. I'm under pressure on the north flank, but I've got a regiment there. And next turn, this Panzer division is going to be available. So I'm not so keen on pulling back. Plus, I'm on this river line, which is always very good. Yeah, this gap makes me kind of nervous. And from the briefing, I believe Belgorod comes up with a chance of Soviet replacements. Okay. Belgorod, Taranovka, Liptsi. Belgorod, Taranovka. Don't know where Liptsi is. I'm sure it will turn up. Liptsi. And tell me it's like already on the line and I've lost it or something like that, or I pulled out of it in the last video. Well, I don't see it. I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's only extra replacements. I'm sure I can live with that. Okay. Oh yeah, Lipsy here. There you go. Look at that. It's spelled slightly differently, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, it's this gap makes me slightly nervous. I've got a whole extra regiment there. Will you look at that? I might pull because this part of the line isn't yet. Lipsy's going to go. I'm going to pull this part of the line back toward Kharkov because I can, and it's sort of the most exposed part. There's no units in an entrenched position in any of these hexes here, just this one. So I'll leave this guy where he is, and then I'll sort of extend the front. And again, I'm going to use the HQ to do cheeky little withdrawal there. Right. This guy, I'm going to dig in and let him probably RBC anyway, because he's got no active defenders. I'm guessing, yeah, no active defenders. He'll RBC. That's fine. And then, yeah, you can just have Lipsy. It's fine. I can live without it. Oh wow, most of that division is already in reorganization. That's just super. But at least that ought to, you know, keep the enemy busy while I'm furiously digging here. You can go there. Yeah, okay. And the PO's not going to come around in there. It's fine. It's too late now. I don't have like any hidden units that like could suddenly intervene. No. Okay. So we already established that. Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. I already established that what did I establish? I can't even remember. Don't know what I was talking about there. Yeah. So what we're doing in terms of linking up with this poor guy down here, I would like to have an infantry regiment there, but not a lot that I can do to make that happen. I could put that guy down there, and then that would give me another regiment to play with, but it's not ideal because I don't want to lose too much of my entrenched statuses here. All right, so you are clearly going to dig in. I mean, especially since the changes that came in to the retreat from combat calculations in TOAW 3, fortified defenders are pretty hard to shift. So I'm quite happy with that little bit of fortified line where it's not exposed on either flank. Look at that. That guy can actually get down there. So I'm going to pull this guy back into a sort of a reserve position, not on a reserve deployment, of course, because I don't really care for reserve deployments. That guy's going to dig in as well. Now there's questions, what do I do with the rest of this division? I don't think I'll get the HQ out if I put that in, so I'm going to sacrifice another Panzerjäger regiment. And you... this guy's in the hills here, so he'll be fine. He can look after himself. That goes there. That goes there. Now, do I want that guy there? So the trouble is, I think if this doesn't come off, then this guy's going to blast right through the middle here. There's also like this situation down here is not super great. Yeah, okay. You stay there. Down here, I'm gonna. Oh, it gets worse the further down I look. Like this guy is in trouble, right? I could do something similar, but then I'd be attacking these armored units with the infantry, which is not the worst, but not the best thing to do either. I could bring in some of that air power that I allow. I'm just going to straight away recombine that. Oh wow, yeah, this division got really roughed up. Oh, it's a security division. There you go. That's what we want, is to get attacked right on the security division. But there's no supply line goes out this way, right? The terrain is sort of bad, and I'm going to get all these reinforcements somewhere down south, I think. So what I would like to do is close this off, and again draw. You can't see where I'm moving my hand. Draw the PO out to the west here. and have his offensive sort of just miss me entirely. And then maybe I can, as I think more or less what the Germans did, is cut in behind them and put them all out of supply and destroy them in a nice battle. How long have I got, by the way? I have 12 turns. Okay, Christ, there's not that much time then. Especially since my movement rates are all so incredibly low. I want to get disengaged and also off in the right direction. Okay. Okay. This division of the Romanians is going to sort of have to defend for themselves. I think that these two divisions and this one regiment are going to kind of bug out a bit. Move back up towards Taranovka, which, as we've established, I apparently want to hold. You go up there. You go up there. That guy's exposed. Not super happy about this guy being like right here. What's his recon rating? 15%. The recon rating of a unit, of course, is what determines the likelihood of a disengagement penalty. And I'm pretty sure sitting next to this massive Great Soviet cavalry division that I would get a nasty disengagement penalty. So he's just going to sit there and hope for the best. Artillery go up there, where it can support everyone. Yeah, let's get as much of this crappy security division out of the way as possible. It's not going to be much. Well, okay, everyone except there's like a couple of units there. Okay, yeah, it should be fine. It'll be fine. I mean, I could leave that one guy who's in a decent... No, he didn't go to fortified. What a tragedy. He can be in sort of a blocking position. And everyone else can sort of fall back, I guess. There you go, look at that. So that's most of that security division is in that one hex now. So we've got sort of a line there that the PO will probably not even try to move around. What about this mess here? This guy, 260th division. There's a lot of crappy second, third, fourth, fifth line divisions down here, which is not helpful. Okay. I mean, I could try to just break away. Might be okay. I know this guy will get a disengagement penalty for the cavalry division, but I'll try it anyway. Kaboom! All right. I don't really want to counterattack that armor. I don't think that's going to go that well. So do that. And go up like this. That wasn't super hard. This is... and that's going to be bad too. Here you go. Like that. That was not my finest hour. But at least, like, I don't... These two regiments are no longer, like, about to be destroyed. Okay, what about the poor Romanians? I'm sort of... This guy's, like, quite, like, disengaged. That's quite helpful. Start down here. No, let's start at the top. Yeah, so not going to be any... Just going to leave you there on the off chance that you actually feel like holding the hex, which I don't think you're going to be able to do.